Hey everyone, it's Julie the Paper Bag Lady One. So, I got a haircut today. Yay! And I'm not the only one, I got a buddy with me today.
Hi.
Joy's here, she got a haircut too. So we got our haircut and then we went to my favorite little thrift store. And yeah, this isn't my normal haircut day. Usually it's a Wednesday, but we got shifted around to a Friday this time, which is okay. But next time I'm back to Wednesday again. So, here's what I found at my thrift store. First, I found this. This was by the yard lace. It's 25 cents a yard. It looks much more blue on the camera than it is in real life. It's kind of like a purpley lavender color, and it's very pretty. I didn't have anything that color. So I got 4 yards of that. And then I saw this lace, which is kind of weird, admittedly. And I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. But since, you know, the loose lace is 25 cents a yard, I just went ahead and got 2 yards of this. Because I thought, well, you know, that's something. Oh, wait. Well, what that is, I don't know. We'll cut it off later. Anyway, so that was what I got from the by the yard lace. And in the same area was the fabric. And Joy and my mother were apparently romping around while I was looking at things, going to all the different sections and taking bets on what I would pick. And what I would want. And my mother thought I would want this fabric. And now in the camera it looks more gray, but it's actually a really pretty like moss green color. It's very, very pretty. Just my shade. And it's I don't really know what it is. But anyway, it's cool. And I will use it. And it was let's see, how much is there here? There's 2 yards. And it was $2.99, but the fabric was 50% off today. So $1.50. So I got that, and then I got this fabric, which was a really pretty color. It was $1, so it was 50 cents. It's just this random piece. But I thought this would be very pretty to make flowers for Christmas albums. So yay, we got that for 50 cents. So that's the fabric. Let's see what else is in my bag of goodness. Oh, I did get some other little trim randomly. I got this one just because it's little and skinny and creamy colored, because I use an awful lot of that sort of thing. And then there's this one. Now, when I first saw it in a bag, there was a whole bunch in a bag for $1. And when I first saw it, it looked like it was like individual pieces. You know, like it was cut here and maybe it was wrapped around and layered, but it's not. It's just like one big fat piece of lace, and it's pink, and the lighting in here is just really horrible today because it looks much more pale on the camera than it does for real. I mean, it's still pale pink, but anyway, I thought that was very pretty, good for little girl albums. So there was just one piece of that. It was a yard in there, and I thought, well, if I really, really love it, they did have more, but I can't imagine I would use that much of it. So for $0.25, I can have a yard of it. And Joy laughed at me because, look, it's rickrack. She went through the bin where all the seam binding and rickrack stuff is, and she pulled the rickrack because she knew I'd like it, and then she laid it on the top. And I went past it, and I was like, ooh! And I grabbed them, and I put them in, and then I rooted through the whole thing, and I was like, isn't that funny? The 2 rickracks would be on the top. But apparently Joy put them there for me because she knew I'd want them. And, oh, and red tags were 50% off today. So this one was $0.25, and this one was 12.5 cents. Okay. Also in that little room with the sewing things, I bought these fun little bells that I don't need, but they're cute, for 50 cents. And then I bought this for 75 cents, but it was a red tag, so it was on 50% off. And I love these little needle books. See, the little needle book. Whoops. I did drop it. Thank you for pointing that out, Joy. Anyway, I just like those. So, because it was 50% off. 75 cents might be a little steep, but for 50% off, I'll take it. So I went to the linen section, and I did find, for once, some doilies. Here, let's put it on the red so you can actually see what they look like. And there is staining on here, but you know I don't really mind that. But this one doesn't seem to have as much on it, and they were 50 cents a piece. So I can cut those up, and that's a really nice size of a doily that I like to use. And then there was this long piece of something that, whoops, geez Louise, there. I think that's the back side. Oh yeah, here's the front side. So sorry. So anyway, so there's that. And I thought, well, I could take this hem out here, this stitching out there, and then I'd be left with this piece and then this big wide piece. And it was 65 cents, but looky, looky, it's a red tag, 50% off. We love that. Okay, what else is in my little bag here? So I got this. It's an Elan level book, E6464. I don't know what that means. But I just like the paper because it's lined, but then it has these columns here. And I don't know what it's for. In the back there was something. Let me look. Oh, there's math in the back. Some looks like trigonometry. Lots of math in the back. So anyway, but I just like the paper. So I got that for 50 cents. Then I got these two Christmassy tablets just because they were there and they were 10 cents, but look, one of them was a red tag, so it was 5 cents and 10 cents. I know their tags are really orange, but they call it a red tag. But I thought these would be nice in Christmas albums. Now, if it didn't say memo, that would be better, but it does, so, well, whatever, you have it. And then, look at this. These are actually, this book belongs to, they're little, I don't know why that is, but on the back, it's like ballet-looking paper. And look at, oh, they're different! Oh, they're different sheets! Oh, I'm so excited. I just thought it was one of the whole kind, but I have stuff to do ballet and dance albums, so, oh, and that was 5 cents. Happy day. And then there was this one, which was 75 cents, which is more than I usually want to pay for this sort of thing, but I don't know why this appealed to me. And it's not really an animal print, but for some reason I seem to think that I would like it in jungly type albums. So, and there's a whole lot of paper there. 60 sheets per pad! Totally cool hand-painted pencils! I didn't get totally cool hand-painted pencils with mine, though. Okay. I know. I don't need it. But it's this old paper, and it's got these big fat lines, and it was 10 cents.
How many times can you say 10?
Joy's making fun of me, but tell her, isn't this how I always do a video like this? It is. It's not just for her benefit. I bought a Crazy 8's card game. Like, I don't have enough animal card games. But look at the cute animals. We've got lion. Look at that happy tiger. His ears are... They look like mouse ears. Joy's right. So we've got penguins and tigers and lions and oh, a zebra with a flag. He kind of looks like he's lounging and has got a big old belly. So anyway, so I got those. And let's see, a Christmas record, a Christmas card record for 50 cents. Joy's going to sneeze.
Oh, I'm not.
No, she's not. It went away. Okay. But anyway, I thought this was really cool. And the name and the address, and then what year. Oh, but look, this is in the 1900s. I'm not 19. It was 1900s. That sounds so old. Anyway, but I thought this would be fun for like Christmas junk journal or something like that. And really, I just wanted it. Okay, so here we have a gardening journal. And I bought one of these, I think, a couple times ago because I'm paging through this. And look, I recognized the produce and the flowers on the pages. Because somewhere in here, like there's some lettuce or celery, excuse me. There's a radish and a sunflower and a pepper, peas. I remember there being asparagus in the last one though. I'm not seeing, there's squash. There's broccoli. I don't see asparagus. Corn. I think the other one must be different. Oh! Look at those fun grids in the front. I guess that's so you can plot out your garden. How neat is that? You can plot your garden! What's that? Half an apple? Sure is. Anyway, there's an eggplant. So I know I bought one of those before, but I liked it. And then finally, the last thing we have is my favorite, one of my favorite things, the recipe cards. You know I like recipe cards. So we got some of those. Looks like there's 3 different kinds in here. So that was my trip to the thrift store today. And yeah, so oh, Joy found the asparagus. Look. But I think the other one had asparagus more in a bunch. It wasn't like facing in different directions. I'm going to have to look when I log off the camera here. Anyway, so thank you all for watching. Oh, I didn't tell you my funny story. Joy thought I should tell you a funny story. First of all, I was checking out, and the lady got to the part where she was ringing up the red tags, and she did something wrong, and she couldn't figure out how to fix it. So she had to void the entire thing out. We had to take everything out of the bag, and she had to ring it all again. So then, when all was said and done, she told me my total, which was $10.33. I handed her my credit card, and somehow it slipped, and it went down beside the register. And we couldn't find it. And we're lifting the register, and we're looking, and we couldn't find it. And the lady behind me was kind of huffing and puffing. Like it was my fault, or anybody's fault, that the credit card just... It's not like we were trying to purposely keep her from checking out. Finally, we finally found it. It was like... It had fallen down by the register, but it was up against the... Oh yeah, thank you, Joy. The register sits down in like a little register-shaped hole that's about maybe 3 or 4 inches tall. So anyway, so the credit card fell down in between the register and the wall of the register-shaped hole. And so it was up against the wall, upright, and then the colorful side of the credit card was facing in, so the back side of the credit card kind of blended in. So anyway, my mother was in the other room, and she thought, what the heck? What is taking these two so long? I'm like, we can't find my credit card. But we finally located it. So it was a kind of an adventurous time at the gift and thrift. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to sign off, and now I'm going to go help Joy build her new desk for her bedroom. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully be back soon with something fun, but I don't know what. So everybody enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.